All right, here's squat workout from Monday, and then I've also included Tuesday's bench workout, or today. Here's 495. I went ahead and took that for a single. It moved very fast. I was very happy with the way that felt. And then my work for the day was 480 pounds for 7 sets of 3. And the first 2 or 3 sets felt pretty good. Depth was okay, and the bar moved with pretty decent speed. After that, though, it seemed to kind of go downhill. I started to fatigue very quickly. So I'm going to make some adjustments to my training on this particular squat day every other week. So with my deadlift programming, or what I'm doing right now currently, not much of a program, but what I'm actually doing, I deadlift heavy 1 week, and then the next week I do speed pulls. So I'm not as fatigued from pulling some weeks compared to others. The deadlift workout that I had done prior to this squat workout, I worked up to a heavy double 545, which conventional for me is 90% plus. And then I did some triples from deficit. And anytime I work up to a heavy set deadlifting, my squat workouts are affected. So the plan is to back off 5% on my weight when I squat on a Monday following a heavy Friday deadlift workout. I think I can still get in the volume. I'll just back off a little bit so that I'm not approaching RPE 10 on my last set, kind of like I was in this particular squat workout. So, and hopefully it's just a little bit more adaptation that has to take place with my body. But I think for the time being, it's going to be smart to back off 5% when I get into these squat workouts that follow a deadlift. Here's bench. I'm still working on trying to get my feet flat. You can see in a lot of these sets, the very edge of my heel is still peeking up just a little bit, and I would assume that I'll get a red light for that. So the plan was to do 5s today, and this was my first set with 365, short pauses. I'm sorry, that was one of my warm-ups. This is my second warm-up. I take that back. Here's my first set of 5, and my pauses sucked, and it was just harder than I was expecting it to be. Granted, I'm lifting a little bit earlier, and I'm still kind of burnt from yesterday's squat. However, I just decided, you know what? Let's just get our feet flat. Let's work on our pauses. And let's do sets of 8 for a couple weeks. And so that's the plan for right now. So the next 2 weeks are going to be sets of 8. And I might throw a deload in after that and then jump into 5s again. And then we'll basically progress into lower rep ranges as we get closer to the meet. Volume's going to stay pretty high for a while, though, until I get to a point where I want to start peaking. But otherwise, yeah. I don't know if you can see that dude in the background with the blonde hair who's completely jacked in the black tank top. Yeah, he was about 6'5". That guy was enormous. So yeah. So move into 8s for a little while and then go from there. Just got to get my feet flat and get those pauses down.